Rhythm in Bronze, who are Gamelan Orchestra, and some other visual artists, a guy called Fozzie Youssef, who helped filming, and a guy called Fariz. So there was a whole team of people we ended up working with through the British Council. And so when we went over, me and Tim did a research trip, and we came back with this crazy mind map of all these different things that we thought were really interesting about Malaysia. But we'd also wanted, we've made another piece of work that's actually about America called True Fictions. And we thought, you know, we wanted to make a piece of work that kind of would travel and be able to be kind of enjoyed by audiences anywhere. And so we really wanted to find this sort of universal kind of narrative. And so we kind of came back with all these notes, and we cut them up on a bit of a sort of William Burroughs on a tip, on little bits of paper, and we laid them out on a massive table. And we put them in this kind of order of like going from the kind of least populated part of the country to the kind of city. And we wanted to sort of touch on these different aspects of kind of civilization and development. And so the name Super Everything was a bit of a kind of joke to the British Council, because they kind of said, well, what do you want to do? And we kind of went, oh, it's called Super Everything. And they it just kind of stuck. So there was a kind of, I guess, a kind of narrative arc that we came back to Malaysia with. And the filming took place, initially we did a whole load of interviews with people. So all the interviews were taken from this sort of idea of a census, because the British colonial masters in Malaysia used the sort of census to sort of divide the population up and to categorise the kind of different ethnic groups. And we really wanted to sort of try to kind of undo that and to kind of challenge people to sort of find a commonality. So all of the interviews came from people's responses to a set of questions, and that kind of narrative sort of started to come together. And then we did some recording sessions with the musicians, and as we went along, we kind of you know, came up with ideas. So it was very symbiotic. It wasn't done one thing first, the other thing. We really worked as a group, and we really tried to kind of bring film and music together as close as we can. And that's also in the performance as well. So a lot of the video clips have sound, and you know, we're kind of jazzing bits of it out. There's sort of structure and edited sequences that have narrative, but then we're adding and subtracting and taking away. And obviously these guys are all doing live stuff too. So I think that maybe answer your question.